I prefer the coffee.
Yeah, what's good? It's your boy Coffee, and yes, right here is part two of Danny versus Flip. And what I got from the first part is Flip is definitely frustrated. Like he definitely wants to put hands on Danny, but I don't know if it's going to actually ever get there because he does have a lot to lose. But then he also was saying like he rather take that loss because it's going to be a lesson learned for Danny. So in this video, it's going to be a little more breakdown of their back and forth. So you guys let me know your thoughts, comment, like, and subscribe. Enjoy. Salute.
Did I beat Danny's ass yet? Just asking.
Nah, no, but I believe you kind of are winding down to doing it.
Oh, because I'm more quiet about it, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, you're smart. So very, very good analogy. Well, I'm chilling. I'm just chilling, man. Like, I don't want to talk about being nobody else right now. I think that, it's entertainment, man. Let's just keep it entertaining. And I don't think it's a bully. I'm just responding to people that talk crazy. That's all. That's it. If you talk crazy, I'm just responding. Some of y'all may not think it's crazy. I say your flip is not crazy. It's just an opinion. But like I said, that's a lot of times people intertwine opinion and disrespect. You know what I mean? And they've been doing it for a long time. I feel like if you don't want no problems and you play the victim role, I simply tell you like, yo, you can blog on me, you can talk about the bad work and the horrible job I'm doing, but when you start insulting me and promoting different shit and disrespecting me as a man, and you in New York City, and you know people that I know, like I stopped, like that whole Mandy shit. I had to stop that shit. I had to stop them from going there. Believe it or not, niggas say what they want, but they'll tell you, yo, I'm coming over there. They had to call me, yo, Flip, he not here no more. He not coming. All right, I'll be on that bullshit, bro. And it's fucked up to say, but I gotta just talk face to face. I have to. I have to. You're going too far, man.
Hey, Flip, I have a question.
Sure. Oh, Lord.
When you say like allegedly, allegedly that you're gonna beat somebody's ass or whatever, what does your publicist have to say about that? Do they tap you on the shoulder, Flip?
Well, I fired my publicist
Gotcha.
because obviously,
Yeah, publicists get fired. Take that.
Shut up,
yeah,
Joe.
I fired my publicist. But you know what? The people that the only the two people that calmed me down from the situation was Joe really leave me alone. He just like, man, Flip whatever, yeah, nigga. Like he gives me like pointers in his own way. Ian was more the one that was like, all right, Flip, chill. While you up here, chill. Like Ian's the one that calmed me down from when I found out where Danny worked at. Ian said, "Don't go to his job. Stop." So Ian did that. My mom also said, "Leave him alone." I didn't take it disrespectfully, and he apologized. My mom brought it to my attention, so I moved on. But then every time I notice when if he shouts me out and he doesn't get my attention, he does something like interviewing Shampoo and finding out from Shampoo why you're not on Flip the Network. Then I don't say nothing again to that. Then it's yo, when I leave the JVP and yo, Flip, me and you, we can work it. He tweets, yo, Flip, me and you can work it out. Don't worry, man. We love each other. No, I don't love you. I don't fuck with you. Then now I'm no longer on there, and I'm not no longer on there. I'm suspended, but I don't say nothing. Then it's like, yo, Flip, yo, let's talk about it, my nigga. I know Joe might be wrong. I know Joe might have did something wrong, nigga. Like, then he bigs me up. Like, yo, the audience has been asking for Queenzflip and they want Flip to be there, and it's noticeable. And then when I get back and I say on the pod, ooh, when I catch that nigga, ooh, then he says, hey, yo, Flip wasn't there on the show and nobody noticed it at all. Nobody missed him. Like, so he bases his shit off of emotions, and I can't really take him serious. He does more things. He just do things to get a reaction, and he's gonna get a reaction that he wants. Like he just wrote to Math Hoffa, Math, I got a problem with Flip. Can I come to your show? Math said yes. DM me. Cool. You could play that game because Math's gonna do it back because I interviewed Champ. But I'm telling you, Math is not gonna stop me from slapping you in your mouth. And I know what Math's shop is. I won't disrespect Math's shop. That's my man. But I'll catch you outside. I'll catch you and I'll fucking ragtag you up on camera, nigga. The thing though, I look at it as that yo niggas is giving you grace. That's how I look at it in my mind. Like you're getting grace. Like niggas, you getting grace. You just enjoy it. Comment on niggas. Like look how the nigga. Okay, Ice don't want no problems. Let's talk about Ice. Ice don't want no problems. Ice don't bother nobody, but Ice get disrespected. Ice get violated, antagonized. Uh, talk about Ice just minds his business. Ice ignore niggas. So why is it okay for Ice to continue to get attacked verbally when he's ignoring niggas and not saying nothing, but it's not okay for a nigga to slap him in his mouth when he's talking about a nigga that
Right,
actually is gonna respond.
but so for example, Ice is a perfect example. Ice knows the internet.
Ye-
Ice was a troll. So Ice
But
knows you don't physically hit a troll because that's why they're doing it. They're doing it for the reaction.
so
So
do you,
mhm.
Jonah? Do you
Yeah,
think that Ice deserves that though?
hell no. Not
Does Ice
absolutely not.
does Ice? Let me tell you something about Ice. Ice knowledge and who Ice is a staple in what we do. Do you think Ice deserves for somebody who's trying to be cool with other members of the pod to keep coming up playing around with him and trying to Ice ignore it? But do you think it's right
No, it's
as a
definitely not right.
exactly? So it that's how I feel. Like you playing around with Ice. I don't like that. So now you playing around with Ice. You try to be cool, like with E. You try to be cool with E. You try to be cool with me. I'm not falling for it. E gave you an interview because E felt bad. You try to be cool, but niggas don't fall for that. I'm not falling for it. When me and Joe, I see all the tweets when me and Joe wasn't talking. Nigga trying to like big me up to go against Joe. I'm not a sucker. Like so to do all those manipulative tactics show that you have an agenda and a motive. It's beyond just commenting on the JBP. Now you're trying to do little sneaky, snaky ways to cause issues, but I'm not a nigga to fall for that. I'm a nigga that's gonna see you and see, okay, I know what you're doing. Hold this down, foul. Go to GVC, get a new pair of frames, get the plastic ones, because you got the metal frames and it bend easier. With the plastic frames, if I slap you, it won't bend. It'll just hit you in the eyes and then you'll just hold your face.
So what do you think the slap is going to what's the result? Just you getting it off or you expect the slap to teach him something?
I promise you, after I slap fire out him, and even if even whatever he does, I promise you, he's not gonna play around with a street nigga or a nigga that's from outside like that again.
And what if you start playing with him again?
Then it's gonna get worse. They're gonna up it.
Okay, so you could, but I get what you're saying, Flip. But what I'm just saying is I'm just wondering, do you know that? Like, I know you know the internet, and I'm not here to. I'm shit. I ain't
I
no
am.
content creator,
I do know the internet. Gotta get
but
this
you
shit
know the
off.
internet. You know how this. I think if you, especially as well versed as you are with the internet, you know that this happens. This is what happens. People talk, and they antagonize, and they push and push and push. They push someone who's with it to do something they would never do, so you can lose. You could take the L.
How
They're
many
not
times?
taking. They're not taking like
Mhm.
anybody getting slapped. They're not taking no L's getting slapped. That was the end goal. Is the slap. You
Let me
slapping them is the L.
let me ask you a question.
Hmm.
How many trolls on the internet talked about bad people, met up with them, signed the paperwork, and got their ass beat? You remember you saw those videos, right, Janae? We saw those videos where it's
Hmm.
like a troll been
Hmm.
trolling this guy for a long time. He's like, okay, come to the gym. He goes to the
Yep.
gym
Hmm.
and he gets his ass beat. That's how it ends. He doesn't troll like that again. Bunky Essay. Bunky Essay went to Nostrand Avenue and and burned the black flag looking for Mano until they caught him inside that motherfucking club. And the nigga braids fell out. Like lessons are, I mean, years later, like 10 years later, he brought it up again. But lessons are taught. Lessons are meant to be taught. Lessons are meant to be taught. With me, it's like, okay, you're gonna talk about me, okay, you're gonna take me to court. 9 times out of 10, if I do settle, it's gonna be a disparaging clause. You can't talk about Flip anymore. You're gonna have to sign that. Because I'm gonna say, because I have my reasons. So then now you sign it. Now you no longer talking about Flip. So now the slap to the world is like, oh, he slapped him, paid out, but he can't talk about Flip anymore. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
So
Yeah,
now to
I
the
do.
people, they be like, oh, all I gotta do is slap this nigga and he gonna stop talking. So then, trust me, it's a lose monetarily because I'm not gonna kill him. I'm not gonna hurt him, but I do want to slap him in his mouth. I want to slap him for thinking that I'm a sucker that he could turn me against my man. I want to slap him for keep talking about Ice the way he does when Ice want no problems. Ice don't even acknowledge him. I want to slap him for just being weird and playing around with shirts. I want to slap him for even mentioning my mom. Like I just want to, even though I squash it, I just every time he talk, I get madder. And I do agree that I should leave it alone, and I probably will leave it alone after this conversation. But in the moment, I get heated. That's all. I'm just heated in the moment. That's
Flip
it.
ain't doing nothing to this nigga, man. Ain't nothing happening to this nigga. Flip
Oh
Flip is
shit.
no nigga.
E
I'm tired. No nigga, ain't nothing happening to this nigga.
Where we not about to go to this nigga block? E, stop lying.
Yeah, but
All
listen,
right.
Let's not say this
listen.
on a.
Let me tell you why
And who
nothing
had
gonna
the
happen.
camera? E,
All
stop
right,
playing, man.
let me
All
tell
right.
you why nothing gonna happen. Nothing gonna happen because you need
JR?
gray space, and there's niggas around you who not even gonna let you go ahead out your way to prove a mute point. We get it, man. Should have just man leave this nigga. Let him work on his own, man. Let him do the work that he doing on his own. Let's stop even mentioning this nigga. Like for real, I'm dead serious. I don't got no beef with the nigga. I don't want him not to be successful, but at the same time, I don't want to help this nigga do the work he got to do on his own. He doing the work, let him do it. Well, fuck this nigga, man. Stop talking about this nigga.
All right, E. That's peace.
If you go on this nigga page, if you go on his page, the views that he get, his highest views is anytime he got your name, Joe name, or something attached to it. And when he got a clip to post with it, where y'all interacting. Stop making this nigga job easier. Not saying that he ain't did the work he did this far to get to where he at, but let this nigga do the work on his own now. You gave him light. You mentioned his name. He's really the only reason why we even know about this nigga, honestly, is because of you. That's the only reason why I know about this nigga. It's cool. He did what he did. He got into the infrastructure. He started building rapport with niggas. I gave him an interview. You went back and forth with him. Cool. That's it. No more free ride. Now, nigga, go build your narratives with no interaction, and we gonna stay on our side and do what we do. But fuck this nigga, man. Let him do what he do. Ain't nobody smacking this nigga.
All right, say no. All right.
I'm shocked, Imani, because you was the main one trying to smack that nigga.
What happened?
I said, I'm shocked that you have this stance because I remember you saying like you was like 2 episodes into the pod. You were saying you
Man,
wanted to beat his ass.
I also spoke to him. I also told him that that was immature. I also said that that was also based off of where I was at mentally with my mom passing. So no, I don't want to touch this nigga. And when I seen him when I did the interview, if I really felt the way, I would have had did the interview. And if I wanted to, I would have had my man that came with me smack the shit out of him without me having to do it. So I don't want to hurt this nigga. Nobody want to hurt this nigga. I think some of the shit he do is slimy, and that's it. You building a whole brand off of a nigga. Cool. Build your brand, do what you do. But you don't get no help no more from niggas interacting with you.
But why nobody defend Ice though, bro? Come
Bro,
on, E. You know, Ice
we've
don't
done that
deserve that,
already.
bro. Ice don't
You
bother
no,
nobody,
you're
bro.
right. You know what? But if you
Ice
ask
don't bother
Ice,
nobody. Hold
but
on,
you know
E.
what?
Ice don't bother nobody, E. Ice don't
Ice
bother nobody.
Ice don't want to be defended. That's why we don't need to defend Ice. Ice don't care.
Got you. You right.
It's over.
Nah, y'all talking right now. I want to join this, but Sephora is
Oh, you
lit.
in that so
They in
far?
Sephora.
We on
Yeah.
Joe,
Fifth
you know what
Ave,
I'm
huh? You
saying
on
though,
the
Joe,
fifth.
about the Ice, Joe. You know what I'm saying, Joe? Like, hold me down, Joe.
I know exactly what you're saying, and I do understand what Amani is saying as well. It's like you're stuck between a rock and a
I
hard
got
place,
you.
right? Like, what do
I
you
got
do?
you.